Hi, and you are back to Beyond the Classroom. For today's video, I'm going to show you something interesting. We're going to install an AutoCAD 2022 version. And the good news is, we're going to download a software for free. Yes, you heard it right. This is for free. So stay tuned because I'm going to explain to you one by one on how to uninstall your existing version of AutoCAD in your computer. Next, how to apply for an educational license in AutoCAD to have it for free. And after that, I'm going to show you how to download it and install our AutoCAD 2022 version. But before that, please don't forget to subscribe and of course leave comments below. Click the ring button for notification. Thank you for all the support. Now let's get into the tutorial. Alright, so our first task for today is, of course, if you have an existing AutoCAD installed in your computer or laptop, just like me, the first thing we should do is to uninstall that program for us to install another versions. So in my case, I have here an AutoCAD 2021 version. So we're talking about changing it to 2022 version. So I have to uninstall this first. If you don't have an AutoCAD installed in your PC or your laptop, you're good to go. But for us, first thing is to uninstall it. All right, I have here a software of an uninstaller. I call this Revo. I like the Revo Uninstaller Pro because it uninstalls not only the software, but all the junk files included in it. So you can check RevoUninstaller.com. The link is below the description. I don't have any affiliation with them, but I'm introducing it to you because it's very helpful for me since then. So how do we do this? So first here, these are the programs installed in my laptop. And I have to find first the AutoCAD. There it is. I have to left click and select it, AutoCAD Autodesk 2021 version. And here on the left side of the screen, there's uninstall. I'm going to left click and yes. Then this window will pop out and they say if you want to recover it or else you can select continue. Then I'm gonna click uninstall. Uninstall. And then the Revo will uninstall the program. It's gonna take some time depending on the speed of your laptop or your computer. So for now, it's uninstalling on the background. It's a little bit too fast. All right. Saying goodbye. Oh, there's an error. Continue. So AutoCAD 2021. Thank you for your service for 1 year. All right. I'm so excited to install the new version of AutoCAD. I'm gonna wait a few minutes for this one. All right. Now it says finish. I'm gonna left click on this one. And then I'm still here at this performing initial analysis. I'm gonna click advanced. So there's safe, moderate, and advanced. And if I'm gonna scan here, left click, this is what I like about the Revo Uninstaller. It scans all the junk files included in that software that you want to install. And then you could highlight them and delete them completely. So they won't spend memory on your computer or your laptop for you to be able to select all. There it is. This is all the registry items left over from that uninstallation. So if you do not have a Revo here, you're just uninstalling the program itself, but not the leftovers. So I'm gonna select all for all those registry that I don't need. I'm gonna click and hit delete. And if this prompt will show if you're really sure to delete, I'm gonna select yes to that. And then it will load all the lists that the leftover junks and folders and files, and then the Revo will delete it for you. Quite good, right? And there it is. This is the leftover folders. I don't gonna need them, so I'm gonna select all, and then of course, yes. Easy as that. And then we're done. No more AutoCAD 2021. Alright, so if I'm going to see here at my startup, the AutoCAD is now gone. So we're ready. Alright, gonna close this one. Thank you, Rev Uninstaller. So we're all set. We did uninstall the existing AutoCAD program in our computer or in our laptop. Our next task after uninstalling the existing program is, of course, to obtain a new one. And for us to obtain an AutoCAD 2022 version for free, the next thing we should do is go to Google and visit Autodesk.com. So now here it is. We have our Google. Then I'm gonna type Autodesk.com, answer. And of course, it will take us to the interface of the Autodesk where we see all their products. Here, we should check out Shop All Products here, left click. And of course, we're going to see all the products and services of Autodesk written down here. As you can see, this is AutoCAD. And the AutoCAD license costs around $1,775 US a year for a year's subscription. And the good news is for this video, I said for the intro that we're going to have this for free for educational purpose. So I'm currently teaching an architectural drafting course and I have a 1-year free access to AutoCAD 2022. I'm gonna share it how to do that. First, of course, we have to apply for an educational license. So that's around, we're gonna save around $1,700 for a year. So it's all free since it is educational license. I'm gonna left click here. All right, and there you could actually download a free trial and it's gonna expire around 30 days. Then you could be able to check if it really fit your need and you can buy afterwards. Okay, so the payment options are as follows. You can pay actually for 3 years. You can pay actually annually or monthly depending on your credit line. So we're not gonna do that. We're going to apply for an educational version. And to do that, we're going back to the products here. I'm gonna click the back arrow. And down here, if we scroll to the last part of this interface, okay, so there. So down here at the support and learning, actually there is a section for students and educators. That's us. If you are a student, that you'll be able to learn AutoCAD, and if you're a faculty just like me, you can also access the free version of AutoCAD, which is educational version. I'm gonna left click here, and this would take us to another interface here, right? Then we click left click get products. And actually there's tab here above, there's students and educators. I'm going to click here at the student. And of course, the first thing you should do here is to create an Autodesk account. So you should use your email account for this one. So you have to confirm your eligibility. You should be, there are some documents needed for this. And of course, after that, now you'll be able to download and install the software. So first click here, create an Autodesk account. For the purpose of demonstration, I'm gonna use an account for one of my students. Okay, get started, left click on this one, and then it would take us into another interface, sign in. This is actually my account. I'm not gonna sign in because this is for the purpose of a student version. So we're gonna create an account. If you have an account, you can sign in. But in here, we're gonna left click create account. And of course, it would lead us, you have to select your country, your territory. Okay. There, your role. So for this purpose, I'm gonna select student. Your institution. Okay. Your birth date, of course, you're gonna type here your birth date. So after that, you're gonna click next here. Then you're gonna create here your name. You have to put your name, your last name, your email address, and your password. You have to always remember the password, and then you select agree and then create account. So I'm gonna put details here. It's prompting my real name because I have created my account as an educator. So this time I'm gonna use the name of my student. Confirm it. I'm gonna put the password. I'm gonna select I agree. What didn't match? There. I'm gonna select create an account. And I have to open, you can save this one or not. I'm not gonna save this. Then you would go check in your email and see the verification. So I'm going to visit my email account. If I open here, there is now an Autodesk account verification. I'm going to left click on this one. And then they say verify your email. I'm going to click verify. Then it would bring me back into this sign in. This time, we're going to sign in because we have an account. And of course, you have to key in again your email, then the password that you just created. I'm going to click next. Then I'm gonna key in the password and I'm gonna click sign in. Never. Check this box and done. Alright, now we have to key in some information, just like here, eligibility to an educational plan. So you're gonna type here the institution. You're gonna type. And then it would generate schools here that is available on the AutoCAD. If there's none, you can register your school. You just click find your school here. So my school is actually here, Carlos Hilado Memorial State College, Talisay Negros Occidental. It's been registered in the Autodesk because we are privileged enough to at least have 1,500 license from Autodesk since we have AutoCAD courses offered at our school. And then you have to put enrollment date on when did you start your enrollment and when are you going to finish it. So you have to put a year. Okay, and expected to graduate. You have to put there and click next. And you are done. All set. You have to click continue. And now you're just signed in your Autodesk educational account as a student. So after that, you're gonna receive now a information or an email that you are now having an account in your AutoCAD. So how does it look like? So I'm gonna log into my previous email at the educational side where I have able to obtain the license. I'm gonna open my email, which is an educator's account. Alright, I'm gonna type here AutoCAD. I have acquired it like a week ago, I guess. There. So you should have this. Thank for accessing educational version. Now I have an educational license that will expire in AutoCAD on October 2022. But no problem about that because after a year, I'm gonna uninstall it again and apply for AutoCAD 2023. And then I also received this access and I'll be able to download the version. So I have signed in here. So this account is actually belongs to me. It's Angela Lopez and I'm using it. I'm gonna sign in here. And my password is there. And after all those verification and submitting all your your pictures, your photos. You just have to comply with that. And no problem about that. As long as the Autodesk can verify you that you are a student, you're good to go. And this actually is an individual license. You could always apply for a class or a lab, where if you're a faculty, you could apply for your students if you are handling a laboratory in AutoCAD. So this one is individual. So now I have here an access for not just AutoCAD, but for these different Autodesk softwares. Quite cool, right? It's very helpful for us. So going back here, I'm gonna get an AutoCAD software here, get product. And of course, there's version. So of course, I'm looking for AutoCAD 2022. We're installing it, hooray! And then before I click install, I'm gonna left click down here at the flag button. I'm gonna download here, and it will download on the screen. Gonna take some time since it is almost 2 gig, but I'm gonna stop that because I have already downloaded it for you for like a week ago. I just waited for you to be able to install it and get a tutorial for all of you. So I'm gonna close this one, minimize there. Alright, so now we have obtained an installer and it's free. So now we're going to install one. So I have here the downloaded AutoCAD 2022 version, hooray! Alright, so now we're gonna install it. So how to do that? So now you have to left click here on the installer. That is, the file extension is .exe. I'm gonna right click here, and then you're gonna find this one. I want you to left click run as administrator, and then a prompt will be on your screen. After that, there, this task, Autodesk Download Manager, you should click yes to allow this app to make changes in your device. That is Autodesk, and then OK. And now it is self-extracting. We're gonna wait a couple minutes for this one. Alright, now it's turning on the background. It's actually almost a 4 gig. Waiting. So while waiting for the installation, I would like to create a shout out for my former students who are actually graduated last academic pandemic year. Shout out, hi to Chris Donessa. Hi Chris, I hope you're watching. He is actually asking for a shout out on this video. All right. And it's done. Now it's running. And then it will launch a background screen of AutoCAD 2022 installation. Here it is. Preparing. Alright! So excited for this. And now this will launch on the background. This is a legal agreement, like any software that we have installed. I'm gonna scroll down here, and of course you click agree in the terms and condition, and then you click left click next. There, and it shows that this program will be installed at the program C of my computer. I'm gonna click next. Alright, install. This actual installation will click wait like minutes from the current for the last installation. Actually, the AutoCAD 2021 is actually lighter one compared to the older versions of AutoCAD, because I'm quite old using this. I have started like 2007 version, 2008 I guess, 2012, and then every year I came to the point of installing the new versions of AutoCAD, because it really helps us, because the new versions of AutoCAD had been smarter every versions and some AI of gripping the ways of how they do it every year. I like it, so I make sure that I upgrade every year. Alright, now it is actually done. It's 100% installation, and then the computer will ask you if you want to restart or not now. So I'm gonna click not now. So we are done and finished. I'm gonna click finish, and now done. Okay, so what we do next? So we have to, of course, open our AutoCAD. Now there it is on our recent start. I'm gonna left click here, and it would run on the background. All right, exciting. I'm gonna restart afterwards with a restart. And then this is the user interface of AutoCAD 2021. You could actually sign in there. Then it would prompt you for a license. And of course, you have, if you bought this AutoCAD, you have to enter a license and use a network. I'm gonna sign in with my Autodesk ID. Alright, and of course, we should key in the email that we have used in creating that account. As for you, and this is for me, so I'm gonna key in my educational. And then my password. And then I have sign in there. Now I'm done. So this is what the AutoCAD looks like. So if I'm gonna open an account, the user interface is quite different. So the ribbons are still there, but we have here an AutoCAD 2021 and open new file. There, or browse a template. We're done. We did install our AutoCAD 2022. If I'm gonna open a file, if you're just gonna click this one. They're quite good. Model space. Alright, so install this sample read-only on the Autodesk. Alright, so we're almost done. So we did our part for this video. First, of course, we did uninstall the existing program, and then we apply for an educational version. So we save a $1,700 of money of a year version, free version of AutoCAD because we have an educational license, and we install the program. Thank you for visiting this channel. Please don't forget to subscribe, leave comments below. Class dismissed. See you at the next video.